the 8 Passengers YouTube channel. It was a name synonymous with family vlogging, a digital window into what appeared to be an idyllic home life. It painted a picture of perfect family life, filled with laughter, love, and seemingly endless adventures. The channel showcased a family united, always ready to share their joy with the world. At the heart of it all was Franke, a mother of 6 who meticulously crafted this online persona. She presented herself as a dedicated parent, deeply invested in her children's well-being. She shared daily moments, capturing everything from birthday celebrations to everyday routines, offering a glimpse into their seemingly perfect world. Beyond just documenting their lives, Ruby also offered parenting advice to millions, positioning herself as an expert in raising a happy and well-adjusted family. Her insights were sought after, and her methods were often praised. Their home seemed structured and loving, a place where children thrived under the guidance of caring parents. Every corner of their lives, as presented online, exuded warmth and positivity, inspiring many parents who sought to emulate their family dynamic. They became role models for countless viewers, offering a blueprint for a harmonious family life. But behind the vlogs, behind the carefully curated smiles and laughter, a darker reality was hidden, a stark contrast to the cheerful facade presented to the world. Secrets lurked in the shadows, unseen by the millions of viewers. Strict rules and extreme punishments, far removed from the loving image they projected, shaped the children's lives in ways that were deeply troubling. Their childhoods were not the carefree adventures portrayed online. The contrast between their public image and private reality was stark, a disturbing dichotomy that would eventually unravel. The truth was a far cry from the carefully constructed narrative. For years, this secret stayed within the family, shielded from the prying eyes of the internet. The walls of their home held a darkness that remained hidden from the outside world. In August 2023, everything changed. The carefully constructed facade began to crumble, revealing the shocking truth beneath. News broke of unimaginable abuse, shattering the image of the perfect family forever. The allegations sent shockwaves through the online community and beyond. Franke and her business partner Jodi Hildebrandt, the woman who allegedly influenced her parenting methods, were arrested, facing serious charges related to the abuse. The public was stunned by the allegations, struggling to reconcile the image they had seen online with the horrifying reality that was now unfolding. The family's life was thrust into a harsh spotlight, their secrets exposed for the world to see. The media descended, eager to uncover the truth behind the seemingly perfect facade. The charges aggravated child abuse. The severity of the accusations painted a grim picture of what had allegedly been happening behind closed doors. Details painted a picture of cruelty and neglect, revealing a pattern of behavior that was deeply disturbing. The evidence presented in court was both shocking and heartbreaking. The case forced a difficult conversation, sparking a debate about the ethics of family vlogging and the potential dangers of oversharing children's lives online. About what we see online, prompting viewers to question the authenticity of the content they consume and the motivations behind it. It made us question the safety of children, the well-being of those whose lives are broadcast for entertainment, in family vlogs, and the responsibility of parents who choose to share their children's lives with the world. The truth was a nightmare, a stark reminder that what we see online is not always what it seems, shattering the illusion of the perfect online family and leaving behind a trail of broken trust and unanswered questions. In 2015, Franke embarked on a digital journey that would transform her family's life, launching the 8 Passengers YouTube channel. This marked the beginning of a new era for the Franke family, one where their private lives would gradually become public content, shared with the world through the lens of a camera. The initial concept was simple: to document the everyday experiences of a large family navigating the complexities of modern life. The channel focused on documenting her family's daily life, capturing the seemingly mundane moments and turning them into engaging content for an ever-growing audience. From breakfast routines to bedtime stories, every aspect of their lives was meticulously filmed and edited, offering viewers a glimpse into the inner workings of the Franke household. This intimate portrayal of family life resonated with many, drawing them into the world of 8 Passengers. The channel quickly grew, propelled by the increasing popularity of family vlogging and the Frankes' unique approach to content creation. Word of mouth spread rapidly, and the channel's subscriber count began to climb at an impressive rate. The algorithms of YouTube favored their content, further amplifying their reach and introducing them to new audiences around the globe. Within a relatively short period, 8 passengers had amassed over 2 million subscribers, a testament to the channel's appeal and the Frankes' ability to connect with viewers on a personal level. This milestone marked a significant turning point, transforming the channel from a casual hobby into a full-fledged online enterprise. The sheer number of subscribers brought with it new opportunities and challenges, as well as increased scrutiny from the public eye. Viewers were drawn to the large family dynamic, captivated by the interactions and relationships between Ruby, her husband Kevin, and their 6 children. The sheer size of the family presented a unique and compelling narrative, offering a glimpse into the chaos and joys of raising a large brood in the digital age. Many viewers found the Frankes relatable, seeing reflections of their own family lives in the vlogs. Central to the channel's success was Ruby's confident parenting advice, which she readily shared with her audience. She presented herself as an authority figure, offering guidance and insights on everything from discipline to education. Her strong opinions and unwavering conviction resonated with some viewers, while others found them controversial and even concerning. Their Utah home provided a scenic backdrop for their vlogs, adding to the channel's overall appeal. The picturesque landscapes and comfortable suburban setting created an idyllic image of family life, further enticing viewers to tune in and follow the Frankes' journey. The house itself became a character in the 8 passengers narrative, a symbol of their success and stability. The Frankes quickly became prominent figures in the family vlogging community, attending industry events, collaborating with other YouTubers, and solidifying their position as leaders in the online space. They actively engaged with their audience, fostering a sense of community and loyalty among their subscribers. Their success inspired countless others to start their own family vlogging channels, further expanding the genre's reach and influence. Their content included daily routines, offering a glimpse into the structured chaos of their lives, family trips to exotic locations, showcasing their adventurous spirit, and disciplined discussions, which often sparked debate and controversy among viewers. These discussions, while intended to provide guidance, often revealed a more rigid and controlling approach to parenting, raising concerns about the children's well-being. Ruby often explained her parenting philosophy directly to the camera, articulating her beliefs and justifying her methods with unwavering conviction. She presented her approach as the right way to raise children, often dismissing alternative perspectives, and reinforcing her authority as the matriarch of the family. The children's lives were constantly on display, their every move documented and shared with the world. From their triumphs to their struggles, nothing was off limits, raising questions about their privacy and autonomy. The constant exposure to the camera inevitably shaped their personalities and influenced their interactions with the world. This online presence, initially conceived as a hobby, quickly became a lucrative business, generating substantial income for the Franke family. The channel's success allowed them to live a comfortable lifestyle, but it also blurred the lines between family life and commercial enterprise. YouTube ads, strategically placed throughout their videos, generated a steady stream of revenue, contributing significantly to their overall income. Sponsorships from various brands, eager to tap into the Frankes' large and engaged audience, provided additional financial support, further solidifying their position as influential figures in the online world. And merchandise emblazoned with the 8 Passengers logo fueled their income, allowing them to expand their brand and further monetize their online presence. From t-shirts to mugs, the merchandise served as a tangible representation of the Frankes' online empire. The channel evolved from a simple hobby, a way to document family memories, to a full-fledged media enterprise, complete with a dedicated team, sophisticated equipment, and a carefully curated brand identity. The Frankes had successfully transformed their family life into a thriving business. Their increasingly luxurious lifestyle was funded by online fame, a stark contrast to their humble beginnings. They showcased their wealth through extravagant vacations, expensive purchases, and a general air of affluence, further fueling both admiration and resentment from their audience. This financial success, while undoubtedly a blessing, added complexity to their public image, making them both admired and envied, and subject to increased media scrutiny. The more successful they became, the more attention they attracted, both positive and negative. It also raised questions about the ethics of family vlogging, specifically about the children's role in the business and whether they were being exploited for financial gain. Critics argued that the children were being forced to work long hours, sacrificing their privacy and childhood for the sake of the channel's success. The line between genuine family memories, captured for posterity, and the commercialization of their family life blurred, creating a sense of unease among some viewers. It became increasingly difficult to discern what was authentic and what was staged for the camera. Ultimately, the Franke's brand was built on their children's lives, their personalities, and their experiences, raising ethical concerns about the long-term impact of this constant exposure. As their popularity soared, reaching new heights with each passing day, so did the scrutiny, with every aspect of their lives being dissected and analyzed by the public. The more famous they became, the more vulnerable they were to criticism and judgment. The stage was set for controversy, with simmering tensions and unresolved ethical dilemmas threatening to erupt and shatter the carefully constructed image of the 8 passengers empire. Even at their peak, concerns about Ruby Franke's parenting surfaced. Some viewers questioned the strict discipline shown in videos. Incidents like Chad losing his bedroom for months and children being denied meals sparked outrage. Ruby defended her actions, insisting she was teaching valuable lessons. Critics were often dismissed as haters, but child welfare advocates began to pay attention. The line between discipline and emotional harm grew blurry. Controversies mounted, impacting their audience. Some fans unsubscribed, while others defended the Frankies. Online forums debated their methods. The once universally praised brand became polarizing. The image of the perfect family began to crack. These cracks hinted at deeper problems. The family continued to share, but criticism grew louder. The warning signs were there, but many went unheeded. The stage was set for a shocking revelation. On August 30, 2023, the truth came to light. Ruby Franke's 12-year-old son escaped from Jodi Hildebrandt's home in Ivins, Utah. He ran to a neighbor seeking food and water. His emaciated appearance and duct-taped limbs alarmed the neighbor, who called 911. Police found another malnourished child inside the house. Both children were taken for urgent medical care. The scene was deeply unsettling for first responders. The extent of the alleged abuse began to emerge. The children were placed in protective custody. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community. It was hard to reconcile Ruby Franke's public image with these events. The bravery of her son exposed a terrible secret. His escape triggered the downfall of the 8 passengers' facade. The family's hidden suffering was finally revealed. The world saw the dark reality behind the vlogs. The illusion of a perfect family was shattered. The case would only grow more disturbing. After the children were found, arrests followed swiftly. Ruby Franke and Jodi Hildebrandt were taken into custody. Hildebrandt's counseling business, Connections Classroom, was linked to the case. Both women faced 6 counts of aggravated child abuse. Legal documents detailed starvation, injuries, and emotional harm. News of the arrests spread rapidly, shocking followers and neighbors. The case highlighted how online personas can hide dark realities. The 4 other Franke children were placed in protective care. The family unit was fractured. The legal process began, shifting focus from YouTube fame to justice. Ensuring the children's safety became the top priority. The pursuit of accountability was underway. The legal case against Ruby Franke and Jodi Hildebrandt moved quickly. Both initially claimed innocence, but the evidence was overwhelming. In December 2023, Ruby Franke accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to 4 felony counts. Jodi Hildebrandt soon did the same. Their guilty pleas spared the children a traumatic trial. In February 2024, both women were sentenced to 4 consecutive prison terms, each ranging from 1 to 15 years. The judge emphasized the severity of the abuse. Court documents later revealed graphic details. The children were tied, beaten, starved, and told they were evil. The public was horrified by the cruelty described. The sentences reflected the profound harm inflicted. The case became a symbol of accountability for influencer parents. The children's ordeal was finally acknowledged in court. The legal system delivered a stern message. The story was far from over. Sherry Franke, the eldest child, was living away from home when the arrests happened. She quickly became a key voice, using social media to speak out. Sherry expressed relief that her siblings were safe and shared her concerns about her mother's behavior. She had been estranged from her parents and had previously contacted Child Protective Services. Now, she focused on supporting her younger siblings. Sherry provided updates and cooperated with authorities. Her perspective as an older sibling was unique and valuable. She was praised for her courage and composure. Sherry advocated for her siblings' well-being above all else. She also raised awareness about the dangers of family vlogging. Her experiences gave her a powerful platform. Sherry called for greater protection for children online. She emerged as a strong advocate for vulnerable kids. Her journey inspired many. The Franke case, with its shocking revelations, renewed focus on a critical and often overlooked area. It brought to the forefront the complex issues surrounding child exploitation within the rapidly expanding world of online content creation, on child influencers and their protection. The digital landscape has become a playground and a workplace for countless children, blurring the lines between innocent fun and potentially harmful labor. This new reality demands careful consideration and proactive measures to safeguard these young creators. Utah responded with a pioneering law in March 2023, taking a bold step to address these concerns. Recognizing the unique challenges faced by child influencers, the state legislature sought to create a framework that would protect their financial interests and overall well-being. House Bill 264, more commonly known as the Kid-Fluencer law, was the result of these efforts. It represented a significant milestone in the ongoing conversation about the rights and protections of children in the digital age. It was the first of its kind in the U.S., setting a precedent for other states to follow. The law aimed to fill a critical gap in existing labor laws, which often failed to adequately address the specific circumstances of child influencers, aiming to protect children earning income online, often through platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. These platforms have become lucrative avenues for families, but the financial benefits can come at a cost to the children involved. The law requires a portion of earnings generated by a child's online presence to be set aside in a trust for the child, ensuring that they will have access to these funds in the future. This provision is designed to prevent the mismanagement or misappropriation of earnings by parents or guardians. Children can access these funds when they become adults, providing them with a financial safety net as they transition into adulthood. This can be particularly important for young people who have spent their childhoods in the public eye. The law also addresses working conditions, recognizing that child influencers are, in effect, working, including hours and education, aiming to prevent overwork and ensure that children have adequate time for schooling and other essential activities. These protections mirror those for child actors in traditional media, acknowledging that the risks and challenges faced by child influencers are similar to those faced by young performers in Hollywood. The law took effect in May 2023, marking a new chapter in the regulation of child online content creation. While it can't prevent all abuse or exploitation, as these issues are complex and multifaceted, it establishes important safeguards, creating a framework for accountability and providing legal recourse for children who are harmed. It signals growing recognition of child content creators' rights, sending a message that these young people deserve the same protections as any other child worker. The law aims to prevent parents from spending all the earnings generated by their children's online activities, ensuring that a portion is saved for the child's future. It also sets standards for children's well-being in the industry, promoting a more ethical and responsible approach to child-centered online content. Many see it as a long overdue step in the right direction, a necessary intervention to protect vulnerable children in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. Other states are now considering similar measures, recognizing the urgent need to address the challenges faced by child influencers across the country. The Franke case accelerated the push for reform, highlighting the potential for exploitation and abuse within the world of family vlogging. The Kid-Fluencer law is a positive move for responsible vlogging and content creation, encouraging families to prioritize the well-being of their children above all else. It's a start, but more protections are needed to ensure that all child influencers are safe, supported, and empowered to thrive in the digital age. The Franke case sparked a national conversation about family vlogging. Parents, viewers, and advocates began questioning the ethics of sharing children's lives for profit. The case showed how online images can hide disturbing realities. Other states like California and Illinois are considering laws similar to Utah's. Advocacy groups argue that current child labor laws don't fit the digital age. The Franke family's legal battles continue with custody and civil lawsuits possible. Kevin Franke has filed for divorce and seeks custody of the younger children. Ruby Franke and Jodi Hildebrandt are serving lengthy sentences. Their earliest parole dates are years away. The Utah Board of Pardons and Parole will decide their release. The case will be studied for years as a cautionary tale, It offers lessons on child abuse, online influence, and community responsibility. The repercussions will be felt for a long time. The story's impact extends far beyond one family. The 8-Passenger Saga forces us to ask hard questions about family vlogging. The pursuit of views can overshadow parental duties and blur ethical lines. Children often have no say in their digital footprint. Issues of consent and privacy are paramount. Laws like Utah's are a start, but more is needed to protect children's well-being. Platforms, parents, and viewers all share responsibility. Media literacy and critical thinking are crucial. The future of family vlogging remains uncertain. We must prioritize children's safety and dignity above online entertainment. The lessons from this tragic case should not be forgotten.